Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Keep It Light podcast. It is your boy Willie the Kid, back at it again here with Daniel B.
Guys, I don't know if you could tell from the vibrations in the room right now.
Yeah.
This is going to be a heater.
Yeah.
Dude, we got the energy right today, dude.
I think because we listened to pop punk before we recorded. Alright. I want to get right into it.
We got to get right into it.
You gave me a snippet of a story.
Oh, dude, and then you completely cut me off. You're like, don't tell me the rest. I want to hear it on the podcast, on the air.
So, Dan did drugs by accident once.
By accident.
And here's the story.
I've done it intentionally a number of times, but, like, it's when you're not expecting it that, like, you're like, I don't like that.
Here's the deal, kids. Drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad, don't do them.
Until they're really, really good.
They're really good.
You know what I mean?
Don't do drugs unless you're doing good drugs.
Yeah, don't do dumb drugs, you dummies.
So, the story goes that I was at a party, you know. It was a frat party. Nobody was playing banger music. They were playing, like, weird early 2000s house party music, you know. Whatever.
Right.
Unimportant. So, I'm out on the deck because where I went to college, frats had decks, unlike I learned at your college. They did not have. So, I was on the deck.
We did. We just weren't allowed.
Taking a wee, you know.
Yeah.
Quick side note, this is the poop-free podcast. No poop.
No more feces. Unless you write in to the keepitlightpodcast.com.
Dude, if you've got a good poo-poo story, please send it in.
For real. Now that we got you here right in a minute, go ahead and like and subscribe. Follow all of our socials. Keep it _light on Twitter. Keep it light podcast on Instagram. And keep it light podcast at gmail.com. Write in your topics.
Guys, DM us, send in emails.
Dude, have fun with it too, man. Even if you're like fucking weirded out by like your identity.
Yeah, dude. Even if you're weirded out by our identity.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't know us, we don't know you.
We're just two bros chilling in a hot tub, 4.5 feet apart because Willie the Kid's kind of cute.
Hey.
All
right, so Dan did drugs by accident.
Okay, so I was on the deck taking a wee.
Right.
And you know, I'm my liver is piping hot at the moment in time, right? You know, I'm 3 sheets to the wind, maybe 4, you know?
Damn.
Dan was not going to remember this, but Dan made sure to remember this.
For the podcast.
So, a female, a lady, a woman, offers me her cigarette. Now, when Dan's drunk, cigarettes are game. You know?
Cigarettes are
guys, don't smoke cigarettes. They're so bad for you, but, like, if you're hammered, we get it. A social ciggy. I understand.
Yeah,
I'm with you
have
there.
a smoke. Smoke a dart.
Have a dart, you know? I'd have a dart.
For sure.
And she offered it to me, and I said, oh, yes, please, and thank you. And so I went, and then I went, that didn't taste like tobacco. And then I said, hey, lady, my head feels kind of funny. What'd you just put in my body? And she said, oh, that's my crack cigarette. I said, you're huh now? You're what?
She said, you've done cocaine before, right?
She said, you've done cocaine. And I was like, more than my fair share, yes. That's not the point here, though. I just smoked a who's a what's it now? And she said, a crack cigarette. I took a knife, I cut open the filter, and I put a crack rock in there. So what you're saying to me, strange lady who I've never met before in my life, is I just smoked crack. She's like, cocaine and crack are the same thing. And I was like, yeah, but there's like a stigma. And, you know,
it's a stigma.
Doing cocaine, perfectly okay. Smoking crack, no.
No.
No, we don't smoke crack. We don't. We don't.
We inhale it through our nose.
Nose beers. We drink it through our nose.
Right,
you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the story of the time that Dan was drugged, you know?
Dude, oh my God.
God, I had drug tests to pass at that point in my life, too. Fucking.
Really?
I was visiting college at that point.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's like my biggest fucking fear. For someone to slip me like a Jeffrey.
Yeah, dude.
Where it's like a little bit of this, a little of that.
Can't wait till we're slipping ourselves Jeffries, though. That'd be
pretty rad. You done hit this, dude.
What's in it? I don't know.
It makes me feel crazy, so PCP is fun.
All I want in this life is to do DMT with, like, either Joe Rogan or Young Gravy or one of those fucking just weird people.
I feel like Joe Rogan will freak me out. So I want to do DMT with, like,
with Gravy?
Yeah.
Gravy's a down-ass dude.
That's what I mean. Joe Rogan will go into, like, all kinds of insane shit.
I don't even want to smoke weed with Joe Rogan.
Huh?
I don't even want to smoke weed with Joe Rogan.
I don't even want to drink a beer with him, dude.
No, I definitely want to fucking get weird with Joe Rogan.
Like,
He's just such an interesting dude. Dude, he built an empire. And like if you look at Joe Rogan, you're like, that dude, no way that dude's funny. And then you hear him talk, and you're like, oh wow, he's a fucking riot.
He is pretty funny.
But he's just like the way that he stands and carries himself, and the way he's all fucking chiseled and stuff, insane. He's terrifying. He's a terrifying human being.
Yeah, and he's bald.
So I'm not the only one.
Dude, bald people freak me out.
It's so scary for no reason.
If you bick your head, I'm social distancing, even though there's.
That's why me and Will both grew our hair super long, because we're both big ass bitches.
Dude, I just don't. I don't know. I don't think I could ever be bald.
My little sister likes to make fun of me for having a bald spot, even though I don't have a bald spot. And
no, Dan, your bald spot's pretty gnarly.
Stop it! Stop!
Dude, you don't have a bald spot, man.
It's just the way my hair swirls.
Yeah,
it's because I got the curliest hair in the world.
Right.
It's a real problem.
Dude, I've always been so nervous for years about my hair thinning at the top.
Right.
And it's not thinning. It's just like me freaking out because my hair isn't the only thing I got going on for me.
You know what freaked me out for so long the first time I really grew out my hair and like was taking care of my hair actually, you know?
What?
You know how when you're in the shower and you're shampooing, you'll just like
and
take
your hair
your
falls
hand,
out?
you'll like take your hand away and be like, that's a lot of hair that used to be on my head just a minute ago and now it's in my hand. That freaked me out so bad for like months. Then I asked one of my sisters about it, and she was just like, yeah, it's super normal. It's just like dead hair.
My day-to-day consists of me ripping out so much of my own hair, though. Like, I just do it by accident. You know what I mean?
Right.
Closing a window, my hair's in that shit. So, I mean, every time.
Are you saying you get stuck?
No, I don't get stuck.
Are you telling me you get stuck in windowsills, dude?
No, but, like, I've shut my hair in the window on the V before.
Don't. You get stuck in windows,
I don't get stuck in windows.
Bro. You get stuck, and we're going to make a video out of it.
Dude, no, I don't.
We're making stuck porn, Will. You have no choice in the matter.
What are you doing, step bro? What are you doing, Dan?
What are you doing, big old Dano? Just like my weird street nickname. What are you doing, big body on the block?
Dude, I'm a big body now, bro.
I'm not even. Dude, can we talk about how you're the cutest fucking man in the world? Because I walk into Will's apartment yesterday, right?
What?
Dude, you're the cutest man in the world. I walk in, and Will goes, Dan, you're such a skinny legend. This has been an ongoing joke because his dog was sitting on my on my arm. So I looked at my arm because it looked all vascular because his dog was sitting on it. And I go, dude, I'm like out of nowhere.
No, I'll tell you exactly what happened, bro.
Tell me exactly what happened, bro.
I'm sitting on the other couch and you're looking down at your arm and you go, oh, what's that? I'm a skinny legend and I can see all my veins in my arm now? Shit, dude. And I got some muscle going on, so I always see my veins.
Right.
But, like, you had no blood pressure in your arm at all. Your fucking fingers were turning purple. You're like, oh, look, what's that? I'm a skinny legend. It was so funny.
Dude, it's just, I'm becoming a medical miracle like you.
Yeah,
it's just
dude.
like, things keep going wrong. Ever since I started losing weight, things keep going wrong.
Dude, like, your weight loss journey consists of energy drinks and nicotine.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. You know what I mean?
I eat once a day, you know?
You what?
I eat like once a day, and it's like I have like a pack of crackers for lunch, and then I'll come here and just eat whatever garbage we decide to eat.
Speaking of garbage that we decided to eat, bro.
We got to talk about it.
Fucking the chicken, what is it? The chicken sandwich?
Dude, the chicken sando?
Any chicken sandwich anywhere is gasoline.
It's pretty alright. Like, it's chicken. It's hard to fuck up, you know?
Yeah.
Even McDonald's makes a great chicken sandwich.
Yeah, right.
But my new Steez, and I'm glad that you put me onto it, because I fucking hate Burger King.
Yeah.
I hate Burger King.
We're going to call it the BK Lounge.
BK Lounge.
Yeah.
I hate it because it makes my body hurt. I can't say the other thing I was going to say because this is a you-know-what-free podcast.
This is fecal-free.
It hurts my body, dude.
Yeah?
Like, we were talking about those quad whoppers for a minute there.
Holy God.
We were like, we're going to record us doing the quad whopper challenge.
Until I'm clenching my toilet.
Yeah, dude. Until our faces are bleeding from straining too hard over the toilet.
The kind of crap you got to take the shoes off for.
Dude. PC free didn't last too long. Did it? Sorry, guys.
No, but it's not the buttermilk chicken sandwich. It's not the chicken tender crisp. It's the original chicken sandwich.
The original chicken sandwich
from Burger King, and it's long like a Long John, and it's good as frick. And it just has lettuce and
yeah, it's like a McChicken, but they do they're like sprinkling cocaine into the fucking chicken.
For sure, dude. It's got some tang in it. Dude, Dan took me there without even telling me. I'm like,
dude.
where are we going?
Dude,
you're like, where do you think we're going, dude?
We're eating it today, and I just looked down at it, and dude, we're in such a good mood today. It's fucking awesome. I love when our moods line up like this.
Yeah, this never happens.
And because one of us is always having some medical miracle, you know.
Yeah.
I just look down at the sandwich. I'm just vibing, and I go, "This is the most succulent sandwich I've ever eaten in my whole life, dude."
And we're like writing down our topics, and Dan's like, "No, dude, like the juiciest, most succulent." I'm like, I'm just gonna type down chicken sandwich,
Dude.
You're killing me with the words.
Succulent.
It's so good.
So fire. It's like moist and delicious and crispy all at the same time, dude.
It just needs to chill out. Like that sandwich needs a good talking to.
You know what else needs to chill out from Burger King?
What?
$1 for 8 nuggets.
Yeah, dude.
Huh? Come again? It's like $35 at McDonald's.
Yeah, for 8 nuggies.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, and
you drop a fat stack.
McDonald's nuggies are unmatched compared to.
Dude, you go to Burger King with a crisp $100 bill and say,
boy,
all of the chicken nuggets I can get, and they're gonna give you 800 chicken nuggets
for $100.
For $100. $1 for 8, dude.
Yeah.
$100, 800 nuggies.
Wouldn't that be 80 nuggies?
No, try again.
800 nugs for $100.
You get $1 is 8 nugs. So $101 is 800 nuggies.
Are you sure, dude?
No. Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
I don't think you're sure, my dude.
I'm positive because $1 is 8, so $2 is 16.
Yeah, because I said 160 would give you.
Dude, we're so bad at math. Oh my god, guys! I went to engineering college. What's going on?
I went to nursing school, so I can be stupid at math. Whatever.
Dude, I went to engineering college. What the fuck is going on?
Can we please pull up that math really quick?
Dude, it's 800 nuggets for $100. Dude, it's 800 nuggets for $100.
Are you fucking high, dude?
No.
Do they
you're
even
fucking high. Dude, 80 nuggies would be $10. Dude, no. 80 nuggies would be $10.
Dude, I know, Dan. How are they going to give us 800 nuggets?
I don't know, but one of us, you got $50 you want to spend on
They
nuggets?
got to mark that up. Like, dude, it's 8 nuggets. It's not 10.
It's not 10.
Yeah, so fucking $80 would not, or yeah, $80 would not give you 800 nuggets, dude.
$100 would give you 800 nuggets.
True. You want to eat 800 nuggets?
No.
I could just bring $500 cash. We'll see how many nuggets they can get. Like, we're gonna call around a little bit, so
give us everything, you know?
Yeah, give me all the nugs.
I'll take all of the nugs. Go home. Daddy's taking care of the nugs today.
I would just quit my fucking job. Somebody came to the drive-thru and was like, I'm gonna need 800 nuggets and half of those spicy. I would just be like, nope, and take my headset off, take the fucking visor off, and be like, I quit, dude. I'm gonna go work at Office Max. Fuck you. Fuck
Office Max, dude.
Fuck this.
I'm going to work at Thunder Mifflin. Fuck you guys.
Nah, I'm all set with 800 goddamn nuggets.
I remember.
Not to mention that would literally blend your insides.
Oh, yeah.
You would be a human silver bullet. What is it?
Silver Surfer?
No, the little blender that was on paid programming at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, the NutriBoost?
The silver bullet.
Yeah, dude.
Is that what it was?
It was
The NutriBullet.
Yeah, the NutriBullet.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck no, dude. That'd be my whole body. Would just
dude.
be like. Ugh. That would be so bad.
That's what your butthole would do. Your butthole would go, oh, wow.
Yeah. My butthole would just turn into the lead singer of Korn and Disturbed all in one.
Dude, corn would be coming out of your ass, and you're like, there was no corn in those chicken nuggets.
Oh, God, dude. Anyway. Fucking chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich.
Me and Dan do this new thing before we start the podcast. We listen to fucking, like, pop punk and metalcore.
Yeah, dude.
Music to get us hyped. And we just sat here and started headbanging.
Yeah, dude. We both have long hair. If you haven't checked our header, you should probably do that. It's fucking sweet.
Yeah, we got some locks going on, dude.
We're long-haired fiends, you know?
Yeah.
Will grows his out to donate to kids because he's a good-ass person, and I grow mine out because Will grows his out.
That was the first thing you said when you lost your office job. Was like, dude, should I just grow my hair back out again?
And I immediately started growing my hair back.
Yeah, man, don't fucking. You were clean cut for like about a week.
Yeah. No, it was a couple months.
Was it?
Yeah, because I took the nose ring out and it closed up. Oh.
Wow, dude. Yeah, that nose ring was kind of an L anyway.
Shut up.
I liked it though. You know what I mean?
I just didn't take care of it as much as I should have in the beginning. Because in the beginning, I was like, oh, just wipe it down with a Q-tip, but you have to like actually treat it, and I didn't.
Yeah.
So then I had to spend an hour every day treating it, and it was awful.
What happens when you sneeze really hard, dude?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I just like had a keloid.
Oh.
Which is just scar tissue that bubbled up. And so what I had to do every day, 15 minutes, nose in a shot glass of salt water.
Fuck that.
Like
that's too much. I would just take
mouth breathing.
I would just take it. You ever inhale it by accident?
So many times. I'd be like, that hurt. I don't like that.
And sucking down salt water through your nose is garbage.
Imagine drowning, but in a shot glass.
Fuck that.
You're drowning in the ocean, and you're gonna be eaten by a shark. But really, you're in less than an inch of water.
Do you know how to surf?
I don't.
Dude, I'm pretty sure a meth head taught me how to surf in Seaside, New Jersey.
Some huge stoner taught me how to snowboard, though.
Oh, right on, dude.
Yeah, dude. He was so baked, and I was 8 years old, and I was like, how do I stop? And he was just like, you just stop. And I was like, huh?
Okay.
Come again? I still don't know how to stop.
You just stop. You just crash into a crowd of people.
That's what I do.
I just had to stop. Sorry, guys.
I swear to God, that's what I do. I'll like get to the bottom of the hill doing 80 on a fucking snowboard, and I just, I'm over it. I never learned how to stop, dude.
You just kick your heels up.
I never learned, and so like it doesn't make sense to my brain.
Ah.
I remember one of the first times I was snowboarding, though. I'm really, really good at the going part.
Yeah.
It's just the stopping part that I struggle with.
Avery snowboards, too.
So I went around this bend at one of our local spots, and there was some old man, like, taking a picture of his granddaughter, and I had no idea how to stop or, like, move at all. So I just, like, cut my back heel out. I just fucking plowed into this dude. Covered in snow. Like, I'm sorry, bye.
Yeah, dude, I learned how to ski by going with a bunch of snowboarders and skiers. Like, kids that are really good at it.
Right.
You know?
That's the way to do it, though.
And they were like, no, they didn't teach me anything, though. We got to the top of the mountain, and they're like, all right, we'll see you at the bottom. And I'm like, wait.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be like when we buy these Harleys. You and Avery are going to be like, okay, we're leaving right now. And you're like, hold on, guys, wait.
in third gear on the highway going fucking 40 miles an hour.
Wait, slow down, I'm scared. Guys, let's talk about how I'm going from zero riding experience to buying one of the bigger motors out there.
Me and Dan are getting Harleys. I don't know if
we're not just getting Harleys, though, because like we could be getting, like speedsters or like small sportsters, not speedsters. We could be getting sportsters. We could be getting like
any small like entry level Harley. But we're going fucking big.
No, we're getting fucking Dynas. And Will's like, you should probably get a Dyna, Dan. And I was like, or I could not do that. And he's like, oh, so you're a bitch. And I'm like, what a bitch, Will. Stop it.
Oh, I didn't know you were a mark-ass bitch.
So now I'm buying a Fat Boy.
Yeah, Dan's buying a Fat Bob, and I'm buying a lowrider.
And then old Avery over there has the Wide Glide, so we'll have a huge part of the Dyna family, which will be sick, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be rad.
Pictures of our bikes are gonna be so cool.
I'm super excited. Mine's like gunmetal gray and all chrome. Everything on it's chrome, which I don't really like. I like black.
Mine's burgundy and blacked out.
Yeah, I like that.
Mine looks sweet, and it's going to be a black market trading scam between the three of us for parts.
I know it.
It's just going to be like, Will's going to be like, I want new ape hangers. I'm going to be like, all right, I'll take your old bars.
Yeah. I think me and Avery might be trading bars off the rib, but we're going to see tomorrow.
Me and Will are trading exhausts off the rib.
Yeah, right off the rib.
Because I want those Vance and Hines pointy boys.
Yeah, the short shots?
Yeah, dude. They look, dude.
Take your shotguns.
Yeah, dude. I think those pointy ones look so sick.
They do look pretty rad. I just don't like how
they bend.
They make the bike look shorter though.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's a big bike, so.
They're all big bikes, dude.
Yeah, so.
That Fat Boy, like, it looks wide. It's called the Fat Bob for a reason.
Yeah.
It's sweet. It's going to be so sick riding with you guys.
I know. I'm super stoked on it, man. And we all got those, we got the Cenas, the communicators, so we can just, like, talk. And
dude, I was thinking about it. When my helmet gets in, yours will all to be here, and the Cenas will all to be here, and yours will be all set up. So as soon as mine gets in, we're just going to be, like, sitting in your living room with our helmets on. Just, hey, Will, you there?
It's gonna be rad. I'm super
Just a
fucking
crazy feedback blowing our eardrums because we're 6 feet apart.
So Dan turns 21 in June.
In June.
Yeah, and I don't think the whole planet will be opened up in June.
I don't think so either, and it's breaking my heart.
Dan's trip to Mecca, aka Las Vegas.
I think it's
a dub, dude.
I think we're gonna have to go later in the year.
Yeah.
It's alright because I'm buying a Harley, so I'll have some time to save up some fresh cheddar. For
So,
Vegas.
but I think what'll happen though is if we go to like a show, you're gonna get blackout drunk.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be rad. Shows are so fun to drink at too, because it's like
dude.
you just make friends with everyone.
Yeah, dude, I do that at parties already.
Yeah.
Dude, it's the weirdest thing because we got to talk about this first of all.
Yeah.
We live in New York State,
Right.
and I would like to go on record as saying, Andrew Cuomo, if I ever meet you, I'll shake your hand like a respectful young adult, but like, we're not friends, bro. We're not friends.
Yeah, we're not boys, dude.
We're not friends, dude. You're canceling my menthol pods. You know what? I hope you have a fucking wonderful day. And I hope that you learn something, okay, from your wonderful day. I'm trying to not like threaten a politician right now. This is like
Yeah, that's a bad look. We're trying to keep it light.
keeping it light. Hey man, I hope that your kids turn out to be super successful, but like why did you have to cancel my menthol pods? I'm not a fan, brethren.
I don't get that.
Not a fan.
Why?
I don't know.
It's not just menthol pods. It's menthol everything.
It's menthol everything. I'm so curious though. Are they getting rid of like the menthol, the minty chewing tobaccos then?
Ooh.
Because there's going to be a number of adult males from age 35 to 55 who freak the fuck out.
I quit chewing.
I never got into chewing. It's just it's not for me. You know, it's just one of those things.
I chewed for like over a year, and it didn't do anything to my mouth or anything.
Right.
But my dentist told me, because like I put a fucking lip in before I went to my dentist.
Naturally.
And then,
you know, normal people before they go to their dentist are like anxiously scrubbing their teeth with like 5-finger grizzly bear. Just packing the fuck up.
Dude, that is an awesome video. I totally forgot about that. 5-finger grizzly bear.
And then he fucking takes the whole tin and
No, but my dentist was like, yo, shout out Dr. T. He was like,
no way. He's a dentist and his name is Dr. T.
Yeah. And he was like, if you don't stop chewing, I'm going to tell your mom. I'm like, dude, come on, bro.
Fuck.
Don't tell my mom. She'll kill me, dude. And I'm like 20. I'm like, please don't tell my mom.
Dude, I don't think you can once you're 20.
Huh?
I don't think you can tell your mom. It's Dr. Patient.
He's a family friend, though.
Oh.
So, like, he wouldn't, but I stopped chewing, so fucking...
Fair enough.
You know
You win this round, Dr. T, okay?
And I stopped chewing by eating a tremendous amount of sunflower seeds.
I love sunflower seeds. My problem with sunflower seeds, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Sunflower seeds is there's so much work for such little payoff.
That's the thing. It's you have to. I just was like
you
doing
just had to do something with your mouth.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I have to quit nicotine. My head's probably just gonna pop, fucking zit.
Dude, in South Africa right now,
God, those guys are probably shivering.
If you guys don't know what's going on, so ever since this whole pandemic started, South Africa has banned alcohol and tobacco in every form.
There's probably some 80-year-old dude who's like, he shouldn't have made it to this age in Africa, but he's 80 years old. He's been drinking for 79 of those years.
It's always what happens, though. Alcoholics quit drinking and they get sick and die.
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
It's because your cells like don't know how to act without alcohol. Like legit. Like your body needs alcohol to function.
Yeah, I don't know.
It becomes like oil in a car over time.
Right.
It's like, this just, no oil, we don't run. That is just how it is in this body.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Fuck, man, that is such a harsh rule.
Jeez.
But it's not the U.S., so I don't know.
America,
That's right.
We out here fucking shit up.
Dude, so I want to talk about Harleys more.
Oh, dude, we can talk about Harleys all day long.
I just can't, dude, I cannot wait.
Dude,
It's happening
so
in like 12 hours, and I'm fucking...
It's going to be probably 36 for me.
Freaking out.
Yeah, dude. I'm going to be fucking wet.
And it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's supposed to rain like all weekend.
But...
And it's super sick because we're just going to make Avery drive him back because we have no fucking idea what we're doing. And I have to hide mine here, and you will be one person at your apartment complex taking up 3 spots. So that's sick.
I don't care, bro.
No, I'm just kidding. We're this is not up for debate, Will. as soon as that Mustang leaves, have we talked about the Mustang?
We haven't, and I think you should tell him.
Okay.
This is horseshit.
So at Will's apartment, there's what, 5, 6 buildings?
In the whole complex?
Just like this main part where you are. There's like 5 or 6 of these buildings, right? Because there's the activity building, 1, 2.
There's like 14 buildings.
Okay, there's a bunch of buildings. There's a handful of buildings.
Yeah.
More than one, less than infinity.
Right.
You know, and each one gets their own parking lot that are like that parking lot is designated to those residents.
Yeah.
It's kind of a free for all in them, and let me say, credit where credit is due. This is brilliant, but also go fuck yourself. This guy moved from California, and he brought a bike and his Mustang, and what he did to solidify that he has the best parking spot in the lot at all times.
Let me just highlight too that it's one spot away from a handicap spot.
It's right next to the handicap.
It's literally right.
It's the closest spot to the front door without being a handicap spot.
Exactly.
It is the best spot. And he parked his bike at the tip of it horizontally against the curb, parallel to the curb. Mm-hmm. And then nobody's going to park there. I fucking hate this dude. I don't even know this dude, but I hate him for doing this because it's so annoying. And like I won't park there because it's just like I'm not going to be responsible for breaking his bike.
Right.
So what we're doing, this is not up for debate. The second it leaves, we're putting both of our fucking bikes there. You want a fucking bike spot? You got it, bud. Yeah. It's a bike spot. Congratulations.
It's one thing if you put your motorcycle in front of your car at a spot that's out of the way and you haven't claimed that spot because somebody who is handicapped and doesn't have a handicap pass, or there's only 2 handicap spaces at my place, so there's probably more than fucking 2 people that, you know what I mean, need the assistance. Dick move, man. Like if there's plenty of other spots that are in other places. It is a smart move, and I understand why he did it. But being the second spot from the front door,
like you have 2 race cars, and that's cool. You need 2 spots.
I'm out the way though.
You like to park them next to each other because they're a set. They're yours. They look like they belong together. You know, they're the 2 nicest cars in the fucking lot.
Yeah.
You park in the very back of the parking lot so that people kind of usually respect that those 2 cars go next to each other.
Right.
But you're in the back of the lot.
Right.
Like, if you tried to park those in the 2 nicest spots, I'd be like, every chance I get, I'd be like, I'm fucking with this dude.
Dude, yeah, me too, man. I just don't get it. Like,
but keeping it light, we're definitely, dude, you want a fucking bike spot? You got it, because, side note, I am hiding the bike here. Because my parents don't need to know about it.
Right. Yeah, man. I'm parking my Harley there.
Yeah, dude. You got it, Buster Beans. It's a bike spot. Congrats, it's a bike spot.
So I'm grabbing mine tomorrow, which is Friday.
I'm grabbing mine Saturday, as long as the banks can work with me and I can get that money.
Okay.
It's going to be sick, though, dude.
I'm really excited for it.
And then we're going to go fuck around with them and teach Dan how to drive a fucking big old Harley. Because I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's going to be rad, dude. You're going to get it.
Yeah, dude. I'm not worried about it. Fuck it, you know. I'm 20. I'm an invincible. Exactly. We gotta talk about Harley owners. It's out of control, dude.
Yeah.
So my dad disagreed with me about me getting a Harley. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get other opinions. I'm not gonna be that 20-year-old dickhead who's just like, fuck you, Dad, middle finger riding away on my Harley. You know. I'm gonna ask other people. I'm gonna get their advice and see what everyone says.
Right.
Every single Harley guy. First of all, whenever you say the words to a Harley guy, I am thinking about getting a Harley.
They fucking light up like a Christmas tree.
They light up like a Christmas tree, and then they say some weird shit about how Harleys are the greatest in the world every single time. It's always like, oh, dude, I'll ride a Harley until the day I die.
Right.
It's like, wow, that's 2 weeks away, though. So, like, neat. Or, like, my coworker who I asked, I was like, I'm thinking about getting a Harley, and he goes, if you can handle it. I was like, I'm 20 years old and half brain dead.
Is that guy a Harley guy?
He's a Harley guy. He's like, if you can handle it.
I don't understand how.
I'm half brain dead, dude. I can't handle wiping my own ass, but I'll figure it out.
Right.
I've been faking it for 20 years. I'll fake it for another 80. I don't give a fuck.
I don't like that about, like, niche things where, like,
it's like a cult, dude.
No, they're like fucking gatekeepers for whatever. They're like, no, you can't. You're not cool enough. Like, you know what I mean? It's whatever. Like, so what happens when I show up with the steeziest fucking bike in the parking lot?
Yeah, right.
Then what?
Cammed with Vincent Hines, just gah, gah, gah.
Yeah, because your 1996 electric lights that cool, bro.
Yeah, dude.
No, it's fucking garbage. I don't know. And never talking down on people either, but like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Right. It's just like, I'm also dumber than you, so I will get on the highway next to you and put the throttle all the way down.
Yeah.
I'm not intelligent, okay?
Yeah, right here at the half-hour mark, too. Make sure
you guys, you already know, make sure you're following the socials. You're interacting with the socials, okay? We need to be better about being on the socials, but
yeah, we do.
it's keep_it_ on Twitter and keep it light podcast on Instagram. Keep it light podcast @gmail.com to send in your poop stories. It's important that you send in the poop stories, okay?
Any story you got, too.
Any story. If you fucked your sister, if you fucked your cousin,
Whoa.
what the weirdest place you fucked,
Yeah.
or just like normal people things like what you ate for lunch today. You know,
Literally fucking anything, dude. I don't
we're
care.
here to be your best friend.
We're gonna
you
talk
know?
about it.
If you need
You
some
know what I mean?
advice, if you just have a funny story, we're here.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it funny advice, and we don't condone actually following advice we give on here.
No.
Like,
No, not at all. But you know, you're gonna hear it. So
yes, it means the world to us when you guys interact. So please get after it.
absolutely. Oh, and all the love we get on Twitter too, man. We love you guys so
Oh,
much.
dude, of the big black cocks that you put all over our Twitter every time I start getting notifications from our Twitter, I'm like, we'll just post another big black cock meme. That's what happened.
Yeah, man. We really appreciate the
Thank you guys so
the
much.
retweets and the likes.
Now back to the important stuff. Harley Davidson. Speaking of engines, real quick, actually, also at the half-hour mark, this episode of the podcast is brought to you by
Spark Motorsports and Performance.
They're not really motorcycle guys, but they're going to get our motorcycles right for us.
Yeah. So give Mike and Dylan a shout if you're ever in the neighborhood. It's Spark Motorsports and Performance, also known as Spark Welding and Fabrication.
Hell yeah.
These guys are really good with everything they do, building custom cars, building these insane, like they have a truck at that shop that has like a
That truck is,
77 millimeter turbo. I mean, the thing's huge.
that thing is crazy looking.
I don't even know the size of the turbo, but it's big as shit.
I know that he had to pound in the fucking wheel well to put the wastegate on it.
Yeah.
He just took a hammer. Wham! Wastegate fits now.
I mean, the most insane custom builds. If you want to do something insane with your car, or if you just want to get a fucking oil change for $10,
Oh, dude.
hit up
They
Mike
changed
and
my oil
Dylan
for
at
$10.
Spark Motorsports and Performance, man. Those guys are awesome.
They changed the oil on my fucking race car Jetta. $10.
Yeah. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
No brainer. Now back to the Harley talk. So,
Yeah.
what were we talking about the Harleys? How sick they are?
I think we're just talking about like the gatekeepers of
Yeah.
of hobby
They're not-
communities.
They're kind of gatekeepers.
No,
but
like
also,
because some Harley dudes are like, I'm interested in a Harley, and they're like, oh my god, let me tell you everything that's good and then everything that's shitty.
the other thing about Harley guys is if you say, I'm looking to buy a Harley, all of a sudden their fucking fourth cousin's girlfriend's dad's dog is selling a Harley and you
Yeah,
should check
I know
it out.
exactly.
I was like, what? No. I have no interest. Thank you. I don't want to look at your fucking
Your
great grandmother's godson's daughter's Sportster from 1960. Who gives a fuck? You know, like, what are you talking about? What are the words that you're choosing to say to me right now?
I know, man.
Say better words.
And then the other half of that is the people that are super gnarly about it. Like,
Yeah, dude.
like yo, shout out Avery, man. Like, cause he's been wanting me to get a Harley for the longest time, and
Now
I'm
we're doing
finally doing it. And then he is like the most supportive. Like, he's like, I'll ride it for you. I'll ride it home. Or whatever. If
Right.
you're freaking out, if it's raining, whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? There needs to be like way more people like that, and I think every community deserves to have a bunch of people like that. Like,
Yeah, dude.
one big one is paintball. Like, I play divisional paintball. I play for the feeder team for New York Extreme, which is a pro squad, and those are all my friends.
Right.
But in the divisional world of paintball, if you show up wanting to play a lower division and you get wiped, people are chirping you
Right.
like, dude, that's just part of any sport. But
Right.
like, paintball's a game that can be played by everyone, and it should be. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's what I love about being friends with you, is shit like that. Is like, I was like, hey man, I've never played paintball before, and you were like, dude, just come to practice. I was like, I don't really want to go to a practice and just like fucking get shat on the whole time. And you're like, yeah, you're gonna get chirped, but it'll be fun. Like, they're gonna accept you just because you showed up and like you're there, you're doing the damn thing, you know?
Yeah. Like it had been a while since I got into a sport, and I started playing rugby, and I was so nervous about getting fucking chirped out because, you know, playing like men's league lacrosse and all that shit's like just beer league, whatever.
Right.
This is an actual like club team.
Right.
So I went and played, and everyone was super nice to me, and it was a good time. You know what I mean?
Dude, and it's always stuff like that, as like Like, you and Avery, like, I know that before, like, when I get this Harley, because I've never rode a bike. I haven't even fucking rode a dirt bike or
Yeah, but it was the same thing with Avery when he started playing paintball.
Right.
He never touched a gun.
But, like, it's so dope to be friends with you guys, and it's just like, I know that I don't have to worry about it, because he's going to teach me everything I need to know.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know that if I want to try something else for a day, we can swap bikes, because that's just, we're boys like that, and it's the coolest thing in the world, dude. So shout out to fucking Willie the Kid today, guys. Coolest kid on planet Earth.
Thanks, buddy. But yeah, big shout out to Avery, too, for pressing me into getting a Harley. Now I'm fucking buying one.
Big shout out to Avery for pressing Will to get a Harley so that Will would press me to get a Harley. Because I'm fucking stoked for it. No idea what I'm doing, but I'm stoked for it.
Me too. It's going to be a good time.
If he dies, he dies.
So Dan getting a Harley means Dan's not getting a Porsche Panamera.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it.
Unfortunately, that's the reality. But also, Porsche Panamera, it's just, it became too stressful for me, man. Like,
Yeah.
I kept getting fucked, and it was just like so beat me down. So it's cool that I'm switching up the direction that I want to go, and I'm like, I'm not bent up about it. I'm pretty sure there'll be a time that I get a cool race car.
Yeah,
and time will come, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And like, I don't know, I have like a pretty cool daily.
Right.
And then I have my race car, and now I'm gonna have my Harley, which are like every universe of car that I want.
Right.
And when the V's done, it's gonna be fucking unmatched. And when I'm done with the Harley, it's gonna be sick too.
What are we doing to the Harleys? We're just throwing fat cams in them?
I want to build a motor, yeah, but I'm gonna enjoy it for a little while.
How much can you do to those motors, though?
Cam them. That's really it.
How much are those cams, though?
And tuning them, but the cams are right around the same as like a car. I think they're like half the price actually.
Right.
But like doing the work sucks.
Right.
Camming anything is garbage.
I think my dad doesn't listen to these, so I'm gonna expose him. Or I'm going to expose myself.
Yeah, dude, talk about your dad real quick, man, because he was hating on you really hardcore.
No, Dad, if you do hear this, I respect your opinion on this, and I love you. You've done a lot for me in my life, but, like, at the same time, it's just, like, it's so tough to, like, talk to my dad about the Harley thing, because I come home, I'm at a point in my life where I can afford to do things like buy a Harley if I want, you know? And, like, I'm young and I'm dumb and full of cum, and I'm just, I was hanging out with Will. Will said Harleys. I said, yeah. You know, like, it's just something I want to do now, and I can make it happen. And he's just like, no, don't do that. Buy a fucking beater bike. Da, 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 da. And I was like, Dad, why are you beating this down so hard? Like, now's the time for me to fuck up and just, you know?
Yeah.
If I fuck it up, I've got time to recoup from the losses that I make right now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I kind of see his point about how
but like being young though, that's your time to build like your credit and take out loans, because when you hit like 25, 30, all that shit will be paid for, and you'll have all the room in the world to buy a gnarly house and do it up the way you want to do it. That's why I do what the fuck I do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because when I'm like 28, I'll probably have a sick house. You know what I mean? And you know, if life goes where I want it to go, we'll be in LA. You know what I mean? Living the way that we want to live.
Fucking yeah, dude.
So, when you're young, dumb, and full of cum, just spend all your money.
Spend all of your money.
Even if you don't have it, the bank has it. They print more every fucking day, dude.
Shout out Avery for instilling that philosophy inside of me. My parents, if they find you, Avery, are going to kill you.
100%. They're going to fucking slice your shit up.
They're just going to cut the brake lines on your Harley and, you know. They'll just let you drive away in your fucking truck, Avery.
Yeah.
That thing's a fucking box.
That thing's a pile, dude. We love that truck, though.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I love everything about that truck. When him and I walk out together, he uses his remote start, and he goes, listen for it. There's the injectors.
Did you see the pile of oil that you left in that one spot? God, dude.
Hell yeah.
What a pile.
Don't worry, though, guys, because he spent all of his money on the Harley, so he can't get another truck.
His Harley costs more than his truck.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, but he's
kind of sweet. The White Glide is sweet.
Yeah, that's the reason I wanted a dyno.
Dude, I'm going to be the odd one out, though, because his is gray, and his is silver.
His is, like, doorknob silver.
Yeah, and yours is going to be gray, and then mine's just going to be like, fucking red.
No, dude, yours is sunburnt red or whatever it's called, and that's a sweet color.
It is sweet. I'm so stoked for it.
Me too, man. I can't stop thinking about it. All week I've been fucking freaking out looking at the pictures over and over.
We have a group chat, and names are just so fucked up. We're not going to talk about it. But, like, it's just every day it's like, hey, like, let's talk about Harleys all day and just avoid doing work.
Yeah, seriously, it's so bad.
Jeez.
I was really bent when they sold that one underneath me, though. But this one for, like, a couple thousand more is, like, unreal.
Right, and it doesn't have 60 fucking thousand miles on it.
Yeah, it's only 23,000 or 27,000, I think.
This one that this Fat Bob that I'm looking
Yours
at.
is like brand new.
11,000.
Yeah.
Or 18,000.
18,000. I mean, it's just broken in.
Right.
You know?
It'll be super dope, man.
I'm really excited.
I'll lay it down a couple times, you know, a little paint touch up. Who
Pick
cares?
it up, fuck it. Send it. Start it again. Roll. I don't think you're gonna lay yours down though. To be honest with you, man, it's super hard to fucking lay a bike down.
Right.
Especially if you really, really don't want to. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Like, and it's the weird, dude. Like my mom, God bless her. She's so supportive of everything I do. I think her apprehension is just like she's legitimately scared.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the greatest driving record in the world. I'm not a bad driver.
You just get caught being a bad driver.
I just get caught being a bad driver. And it's never like, oh, you did something legitimately dangerous. It's just like, I was going pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which is
dude.
dangerous in its own right, but also, like, I'm keeping up with, like, a lot of my tickets are, like, legit. I was just keeping up with people, and I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, you know?
Have we talked about my 2 outstanding speeding tickets on the podcast?
I don't think so.
Oh, my God.
To our Blue Lives listening, listen up.
Yeah, man. So my first outstanding, I was on a 35-mile-an-hour road, and I was going very fast to try to help one of my friends who was hurt. And I was my first outstanding was a 103 and a 35. Yeah. So he pulls me over, and he goes, "Do you have any idea why I'm pulling you over?" And I know that dude, I was triple digits. I know I was fucked. He caught me coming down from like 120. So it's like. I was like, I don't know, man. My lights weren't on, and he ripped me out of the car. You know, I got thrown on the hood. I had to call my dad, which that sucked. I was 17.
My first ticket was...
My dad showed up, dude, and my fucking mom and my stepmom were both just ready to rip my limbs off. I was like, fuck, you don't understand. He's like, and I was a class DJ license, so I couldn't drive past 9 p.m. It was like 2 in the morning.
That's exactly what happened on my first ticket.
Yeah. So I ended up in handcuffs, and it was the whole fucking thing.
Wasn't that the worst? Like, I've made some fucked up phone calls to my parents. Like,
I just remember being in the back of the cop car.
That was my least favorite call of all time.
No, fuck that.
Dude, mine was at like 3:30 in the morning. I was coming home from a movie with my buddy Peter.
Yeah.
And I had to call my mom. I knew she was dead asleep. I had to call her 3 times. I was like, hey,
They're going to impound the car. So
they're going to impound the car. Can you please come get my car so they don't impound my car, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Pretty please.
That doesn't happen. So, like...
and then I had to ride home in my own car.
Oh,
in the passenger seat, dude.
Getting screamed at.
It's even worse than that, dude. Dead silent. No music.
Really?
I was just like, I'm pooping right now, Mom. Please say words.
Please, tell me you love me, please.
Just say I love you. You can scream. Just tell me you love me.
I just remember there was a moment where I was in the back of the cop car, man, and I was just like, I'm so fucked.
Yeah, dude.
And I hit my head on the back of the seat so hard, I just like wished it would kill me.
Right.
And then my dad shows up, man, and he didn't say a word.
Yeah.
Right? And my
Isn't
mom
it fucking
and my
terrifying?
stepmom were tripping me crazy hard. My dad's not an aggressive guy. He's not an angry guy. He's a pretty stern gentleman, right?
Yeah, with that fucking gnarly stash. That stash is
assertive, exactly. So like I get in the back of my own car and my mom's driving it, and she's screaming at me or whatever.
Was this the Jetta or the GTI?
This is the Jetta.
Was the Jetta stick?
No.
All right.
But it was built. So yeah, I'm in the back of that car. I'm getting screamed at, and then I get to my dad's house because that's where I was staying that night. And he goes, you have no... And my dad never swears. He does now that I'm like 24, but he never did when I was younger. And he goes, you have no idea how fucking disappointed I am in you. Like, and then he gets me with the other dad quote, which is, what the fuck were you thinking?
Right.
And I was like, dude,
Dad, I'll kill myself right now
like,
if you don't stop with these dad quotes.
I'm literally like frisbeeing off the fucking shittiest excuses of all time because I'm 17 and I have no idea what to say.
You got the printer noise going on.
Yeah. Yeah, dial-up connection happening in my fucking brain.
You know, just fucking...
And I made out with that one with no points on my license, thank God.
Yeah, I have no points on my license to date.
But yeah. Well, this my second outstanding, they were going to put a couple points on my license.
Shout out lawyers.
And my second outstanding was a 77 at 35. And I called my stepmom when that one happened. I'm like, because I thought she'd be cool about it.
Not cool.
No, she's ready to fucking kill me all over again. When are you gonna learn? It's like, dude,
have I told the story? Fast. Have I told you the story about what I had to do to get out of my first speeding ticket?
No.
I've told you. I haven't told it on the podcast though, right?
I don't think so. No.
I had to take in New York. It's called an Alive at 25 course.
Oh my god, you had to take that?
These are meant for kids who
criminals.
No. The Alive at 25 in my brain at this time was like, I had to take one so that I could park at my school.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
And then so I was like, this is going to be the most embarrassing thing I've ever had to fucking do in my entire life. So I'm about to have to walk into a class full of like 17-year-olds. Just got their license. I've had mine for a year and a half now.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to walk in there and I'm going to have to sit there with them for 4 hours while they're like, drive safe.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be a fucking criminal for doing 62 and a 45. And then so I walk in. I'm like the first one there because I just want to get it over with, you know. Mm-hmm. I sit down, and I'm in the back of the class, like hiding myself in shame. And this old retired cop comes in. He's like, "So you all know why you're here?" I just thought they were other kids, you know.
No.
He goes, "You all know why you're here, so we're gonna go through, and you're all gonna list it off why you're here." Boom, 103 in a school zone. Boom, DWI. Boom, DWAI. Boom, 77 and 25. I'm like, I don't belong here. These people are hardened criminals. Okay, yeah. Okay. I was out a little late. My bad.
Yeah,
that's my bad. You know,
right,
I'm here with hardened criminals. Triple digits in the school zone, dude. Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Are you ready, kids?
And just fucking, I'm like, huh? And then Will knows me, you know, I'm a pretty impressive figure. And at this time, I was an even more impressive figure.
Yeah, you were a specimen for sure.
I was big body on the block.
Yeah.
So, like, when I'm in places like that, with, like, an old cop who just, like, wants to pick on everyone, whole time he's just pointing me out. And so I, like, 15 minutes into the class, I'm getting with it. I'm like, whatever, I'm going to make this fun for me, you know?
Yeah, you're there. Fuck it.
I announced proud as fuck. I was like, I got busted for doing 62 and a 45. And everyone in the class is like, what the fuck is this loser doing here?
Yeah. What a fucking pussy, dude.
Fucking, those are rookie numbers. You gotta boost those up.
Yeah, you gotta boost those up. Yo, Tootsky, dude? Tootsky?
I was like a Tootsky before my 62 and a 45.
Holy hell.
This could make it feel like a 45 and a 45.
Dude, so me and Avery went and picked up my buddy Sean and my buddy Cody. Shout out you guys, man, when they were tripping on shrooms. We were literally driving 10 miles an hour under the speed limit because Sean was like, stop, you have to go slower, I'm going to throw up. Like,
dude, you said Sean and shrooms, and that made me think of my older brother. Listen to what my brother told my little sister to do. This is how his fucking brain works.
Yeah.
He said, Sarah, you should go into the middle of the woods and take shrooms. And then Sarah told me this, and I've done my fair share of shrooms, and I said, hey, Sarah.
Don't ever do that.
Don't ever do that, because you're gonna freak the fuck out, run deeper into the woods, and die there.
Seriously.
Like, what? No. Sean, shut up.
When you're like on any psychedelic,
you need a spotter. You need somebody who's sober to
you can
rope you back in.
But you can trip yourself out so hard that you can actually like hurt yourself. Yeah. Like internally. Like this one kid was I read a story about this one kid who was so fucked up on shrooms, he thought he was like a glass of orange juice, and then if he fell over he would die. Like, he probably would die if he had, like, a heart attack from being so freaked out. Like, you know, I don't know. Jesus.
You gotta have someone there to rope you back into reality a little bit.
You gotta have a homie there, too. And it seems like whenever like, anybody's doing any psychedelic drug, they come back and they're like, I know what happens when you die. That's what my buddy Anthony always just tell me.
Dude, the first time
you come back, you reincarnate.
The first time I did shrooms, everyone was like, how was it? And, like, I already have a really weird, fucked up brain, so I don't need the drugs to get me there.
Yeah.
So I was like, noodles were weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, I literally had the same thing.
I had spaghetti while I was tripping on shrooms, and I was like, those are weird.
I came back, and I was just thinking about how cool ice was. I was like, literally, dude, that was the thing, man. Everyone was like, how was it? Like, and I'm like, dude, ice is so fucking cold. Like, oh my God. Put that shit in your drink, dude. Whoa, dude.
I gotta fucking talk about this real quick.
What?
I wrote out a list. So there's a female I'm speaking to currently, and she chirped the fuck out of me because I get soda without ice in it.
Yeah. I think that's pretty normal, though. If it's cold soda.
If it's cold soda.
Yeah.
I had to make her a list because she was chirping me so hard. And I was like, I'm about to ruin your whole fucking day. There's reasons I don't get ice in my drinks. Number one, ice turns over so fast, there's no way for the FDA to regulate standards on ice.
Also, ice is a tremendous amount of volume, and you get half the drink.
That was number 2 on the list.
Blam.
Number 3, studies have proven time and time again that because they don't regularly clean ice machines, the water in ice machines is dirtier than the water in the toilet bowl. Yuck. Because they never clean those ice machines. And little grimy kids stick their fingers up there trying to get more ice. Push the button, you fucking dunce.
Ew.
And it's so gross. It's gross. It's gross.
You know what's also really gross is beer taps.
Oh, ugh.
You ever get it like well, you haven't, but I've gotten like so many stale, gross beers coming out of disgusting taps, and it just tastes like... That happened to Matt when we were at TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
And it was like just toilet beer. It was fucking garbage.
He like passed around the table.
Yeah, we're like, dude,
he's
fucking
like,
taste this, dude. It tastes like shit.
Dude, he's like, dude, they got Fat Tire. Sick. I remember it. They had Fat Tire, and he's so stoked.
Yeah.
And he gets there, and he's like, this tastes like piss. Everyone take a sip.
Isn't that funny how that works? It's like, dude, this is so gross. Everyone try it, and everyone fucking
it
tries
smells
it.
like dookie. Everyone sniff. Smells like popcorn in here.
Isn't that funny how that works? Someone just tells you to do something, and you're like, okay, you just try it.
It's weird though because women aren't built the same way.
Yeah, they have
like brains.
Yeah, I know. They're like, ew, I'm not doing it. You said it was gross.
You said it's gross. I'm not touching that.
And it's like I've never felt that way about anything. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to try that shit because I want to know how
I want to see if it's weird or not. I want to see if he's full of shit.
Exactly.
Most of my friends are full of shit, so I gotta try the beer. I gotta make sure he's not full of shit.
Exactly.
God.
I'm here for it, dude.
I'm so here for it, dude. That was a sick day. That the day that we all went to TGI Fridays.
Yeah, that was
that
wicked
fucked
fun.
up beer. We all got the unlimited apps, and we were just like, "Can you just bring us 4 at a time?" And they're like, "We can't do that." And I was like, "You should probably bring us 4 at a time."
Yeah, I know. I was like, I need 16 Miller Lights, and they're like, "We can't do that."
Oh yeah,
we were
that's right.
power drinking because we had to get into the escape room.
Yeah, dude.
Which are also really fucking fun.
And dude, we tried everything because I didn't have my fake on me.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm gonna go hide. And Will was like, okay, I'll just get 5 beers for the table. And she was like, I need an ID for every beer you're taking back. And Will comes, you looked at me from across the bar and you just went. I was like,
that's me shaking my head no for you guys.
Yeah, that's why I need a studio, dude.
I know, dude.
It's coming though. It's coming.
Yeah, dude.
I'm stoked for it.
Season 2 is gonna be so fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude.
I'm so excited. You guys should be too.
We're gonna end season 1 with a banger, but
absolutely. If you guys aren't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe and follow and do all that garbage because the season finale of season 1,
fire.
My God, damn!
Hot,
tell me what we got going on, bro.
Dude, we already talked about it. We just decided that we were gonna save it for the end of the season. We made an executive decision as the executives.
Yes.
Of the Keep It Lite LLC.
Yes.
You know, we made a decision. We're just gonna save it for the end of the season, and then we're gonna take. So we're gonna. I think we're gonna. I talked to Clue today, and she's in a pretty weird place. Some personal stuff going on that we won't talk about, but like she's in a weird place. But when she bounces back, because she's fucking. That kid's made of fucking bricks, dude. She's tough as nails.
Yep.
And we're gonna take her likeness, and we're gonna pay for the Tinder Gold, and we're gonna put Clue in the middle of Florida, and we're just gonna say, send us pickup lines.
Yeah.
And we're gonna like everybody, and we're gonna find some really weird looking creepy dudes and super like them to see what happens. Yeah. We're called scientists.
Yeah, so basically we're gonna be catfishing a bunch of dudes and we're gonna see what kind of filth they say.
I'm here for the filth.
Me too, man.
Honestly, if you're too pretty, we're swiping fucking left on you, dude. Get the fuck out of my face with those chiseled abs, you fucking.
Yo, I mean, it's gonna be really good, man. Super excited. So definitely stay tuned for the season.
And then we're gonna
finale.
leave you with that heater, and then we're gonna come back with the heat, and it's gonna be you're gonna get to see us in our full glory. You know, we're probably both gonna have Harley hats on because we're Harley owners at that point. You know,
100%. 100%.
And we'll be in our new place. It'll be so sick, as I'm so stoked for I'm stoked for us. And
I'm excited
stoked
for you guys, man. For
Yeah,
the
dude.
listeners, dude.
Yeah.
God, man. You guys
Nothing
are
makes me
just-
happier than putting out an episode where we just end it and we go, that was a good one.
Exactly, dude. And the entire season 2 is going to feel that way.
Every single episode, banger after banger after banger after banger.
Full productions. Like,
Yeah.
it's unreal.
I don't know how we're going to do 2 a week, but, a full fucking Sandy.
Yeah, we're going to get it.
Sandy sauce. Put me Sandy. We're going to get some chicken senders. Dude. We gotta hit up the Nelk boys, get them on the podcast, see what happens.
Yeah, dude, I wrote into Airsoft Fatty. I don't know if I talked about it already in the podcast, but I'd love to get him on.
I don't think he's leaving home base, though.
We'll go to him, whatever.
Fuck it.
Whatever we gotta do.
Fuck
to
it.
get him on the podcast somehow.
I want to hear his game. I want to match with him on Tinder and see what happens.
I know, dude. I want to hear
got
like
so many
his top
questions.
5 pickup lines.
There's so many people I want on the podcast, dude.
Yeah, dude. So tune in for season 2, man. We're gonna have fucking some name brand people on there. So
Yeah. Or maybe it'll be another parade of all our friends. Who knows? Life's a mystery.
that's right. So definitely stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe, follow.
All the good stuff. You already know what it is. Thank you guys so much for listening. Keep it light.